Hello everyone, Nick here. This is a quick reaction thoughts video to a article by The Mirror online saying that Jodie Whittaker will be leaving Doctor Who after series 13. That she will be doing 3 series as the Doctor, and then she's following in the footsteps of well, pretty much almost all the other Doctors. Um, Following on from William Hartnell, sort of Patrick Troughton, again, sort of Peter Davison, Sylvester McCoy, although not by choice. He would have done a fourth if he had the option. Well, he did have the option, but then it was cancelled. But he would have done a fourth if the show wasn't cancelled back in 1989. David Tennant, Matt Smith, and Peter Capaldi. All of those did 3 series. William Hartnell did the start of season 4 as well. And Troughton finished that. But technically, I guess that's 3 full series for him, and almost 3 full series for Patrick Troughton and Peter Davison, because Colin Baker did the first episode of that last series for him as well. Colin Baker only did 2 seasons. Chris Chibnall did 1. John Pertwee's done 5. And Tom Baker continues to hold the record with 7. Jodie Whittaker, it looked like she was going to do at least 3 series anyway. Possibly doing 4 or 5. We're not sure. We definitely knew she was going to do more than 5. Chris Chibnall's only doing 5 seasons up to series 15. If depending on if this news is true, the 14th Doctor, they might get a 3rd season either under Chibnall, or if they renew his contract for another year, or another showrunner will come in and take over, and the 14th Doctor is only going to get 2 years. Now, going back to the whole thing about the news, it is by The Mirror. It's an article by The Mirror, so take this news with a pinch, actually a handful of salt. Take this news as a handful of salt. So those hoping for Jodie Whittaker's departure, don't get too excited yet, because it's the bloody Mirror. They're not exactly the most reliable sources. However, if this does turn out to be true, then this is big news. We're going to have to wait for an official statement by Jodie Whittaker or the BBC or Chris Chibnall to find out if it's been confirmed. But this is definitely big news to get us wondering whether it's true or not. If it is true, then Jodie Whittaker will likely be leaving in the New Year's special, presumably it'll be a New Year's special, the 2022 New Year's special. So this time next year, more or less, it's the 3rd of January at this moment. So around this time next year. So she'll do 3 series, 3 specials over about 4 years and a week, from the end of 2017 with Twice Upon a Time up to the 2022 New Year special. It'll be about 4 years and a week. It's making it the second longest running new series Doctor, behind David Tennant, with Matt Smith behind her at 4 years exactly. No, Peter Capaldi will be 4 years exactly, and then Matt Smith behind him with 3 years and 51 weeks. It's possible. It's just, of course, like I said, not 100% officially confirmed. I might do another reaction video when it is confirmed, saying, yep, this is confirmed. But it's possible Jodie Whittaker, or at least it's apparent that Jodie Whittaker will be leaving at the end of series 13. Unfortunately, this series is only going to be 8 episodes, or 7 episodes and a special, or 8 episodes, or 8 episodes and a special, due to bloody COVID restricting it, so it's not going to be 10 or 11 episodes. Hopefully they'll also wrap up the whole stuff from series 12 in this series as well, because it's mostly focusing on the 13th Doctor stuff. And then the 14th Doctor could have a whole new arc, or whatever happens there. My guess is that, because the 14th Doctor, it's people now already speculating. They were speculating even before, as we like to do that. Who's going to be the next Doctor, even if the current one's not announced their departing yet. My guess is it's going to be Jo Martin, who was announced at the end of Fugitive of the Jadoon. I don't think she's a past Doctor. I think she's going to be the next Doctor, the 14th. But that's my speculation. It's not confirmed yet. We'll get confirmation on the 14th Doctor. Well, first of all, we'll get confirmation of Jodie Whittaker's departing from the BBC, etc., or BBC's spokesperson, the BBC themselves, or Jodie or Chris. And then once that's confirmed, and once we get closer to series 13, we'll get an announcement of the 14th Doctor. It might even be a surprise reveal, come to think of it. They might decide to go with a surprise reveal, make us wait. Um, like I said, I think my theory is it's Jo Martin so that they can then do her story arc after the 13th Doctor. Will then explore that, and it ties in with Fugitive of Jadoon, and we wrap that up. And that could easily be 2 seasons. You could have one series with her working with the Division, and one series on the run for the Division, and then it comes to a big, massive climax in the 60th anniversary in 2023, with the potential option for Chibnall to do another year, a sixth series, and or the next showrunner to do their first year with the 14th Doctor having a third series, possibly. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll see. If I was ahead of the BBC, I would give that option to Chibnall to do a sixth series, or to the next showrunner to include the 14th Doctor in their first series, and to give the 14th Doctor a third series if the actor/actress wanted to do a third series. The third series of which would then be like with John Pertwee's Third Doctor, where they just go back into time and space and avoid all of this baggage that came before. Like with John Pertwee's Doctor, he was stuck on Earth for his for season 7, his first season. Then seasons 8 and 9, his second and third, he was mostly on Earth, but then he got allowed to do a couple of trips for missions for the Time Lords, and then season 10 and season 11, which were his final 2, he was mostly in time and space, but had a couple of Earthbound adventures. For me, the 14th Doctor's era could be like that. Series 14 is much like season 7. Series 15 like seasons 8 and 9. And then if they do series 16, it would be much like 10 and 11. Split into Division working on the run for the Division, 3 of the Division following the events of the 60th. But that's speculation. And also, of course, the new showrunner might want to bring in the 15th Doctor with series 16 instead of waiting for series 17. That's if Chibnall was not given the option of doing a 6th series, or if he has to go after series 15 and then the new showrunner comes in with series 16. And that's, of course, if the show's even commissioned for series 16 or series 17. It might stop with series 15, which would be a shame. With series 16, if they are able to keep Chibnall for another year and the 14th Doctor for another year. This is all speculation at the moment. Like I said, we don't even have 100% confirmation of Jodie Whittaker leaving at the end of series 13, let alone any time. Oh well, at the end at all, let alone at the end of series 13 or in next year's special. This is all speculation and based on this Mirror article, as well as fan speculation prior and after this announcement. So, yeah, like I said, take this with a handful of salt, but until a official announcement from the BBC. But it does look like this is going to be, if this is true, this is going to be big news. In my speculation, I think it will happen. The regeneration will happen in the 2022 New Year special. Possibly, or maybe the 2022 New Year special will introduce the 14th Doctor. But it'll be quite quickly after the end of series 13, which has already got a reduced number of episodes anyway. So, yeah, but comment down below what you think. Like I said, take this all with a handful of salt until an official confirmation is announced. But comment your opinions. Please be civil. And I have heard some people say, "Oh, the next casting is up for anybody now. It could be a black person, it could be a trans person, it could be a disabled person, etc." Some people are like a yay mindset, and some people are in a oh yeah sort of mindset. Not so much, or kind of like so the typical reaction to anything, basically, especially since bloody 2017. When this fan base didn't know what to do with itself. Well, for the most part. Okay, so yeah, but like I said, I think I'm suspecting Jo Martin's going to be the 14th Doctor. That's theoretically number one. Of course, there are other options as well. If we're not going to get that, then we might have other people that would, of course, be contenders for the next Doctor if they're not going to go down the Fugitive Doctor route for the next one, if she is indeed a past Doctor or whatever. Basically anything but the next Doctor or a future Doctor, basically. So there will be other contenders. I know some of the same names from when the 13th Doctor bookies were being made, like Chris Marshall and Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and a couple of continuous recurring names like Michael Sheen's. I believe he's been recurring a few times in the past. So there's always the bookies, and heck, you can start bookieing, so to speak, start speculating even before the official announcement, or even before it's even happened. The same thing's going on with James Bond. Daniel Craig's final Bond film, No Time to Die, hasn't even come out yet, but people are still speculating on who the next James Bond will be. Even I think even before he confirmed No Time to Die would be his fifth and final film, that he'd be coming back for it, but that would be his last one. Even before he confirmed he was back, but it would be his last one for No Time to Die. And people still speculating on who his successor would be. So this seems to be the same thing at the moment. But like I said, take this with a whole handful of salt until an official confirmation from Jodie, Chris, or Jodie Whittaker, Chris Chibnall, or the BBC comes out. And then once that's official, then we can start speculating properly. Of course, Series 13, we still have we're still looking forward to and expecting that, or at least most people are. So we'll see how that goes down. It's hopefully going to be very good if it can fix some of the problems from the last two series. But yeah, Series 13 is on its way. That will be the 13th Doctor's last series, if the Mirror is right about this. And if they're not, then just completely ignore all this. Just ignore all of this. But yeah, until the official confirmation, we'll just take it as a ooh, big news. But we're not going to get too excited or too speculative just yet. So thank you for watching this reaction, thoughts, and speculation video. Like I said, wait until the official announcement before proper speculation or proper thoughts and opinions. But this is just a first reaction sort of thing. And if this proves not to be the case, then we'll just ignore it. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. And don't forget to check out my review of Doctor Who Revolution of the Daleks on the Whoniversals channel, coming tomorrow at 12 PM on the Whoniversals. A link video will drop at 12:15 on this channel. Right, see you guys then, or whatever comes next. Goodbye.